Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome Gerard, Black in the Philippines with the truth. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for new subscribers. Thank you for my long time listeners. I don't know how long it could possibly be, but thank you for still rolling with me. I really appreciate your comments. But before I get started, I have to have some truth serum because this is really going to be the truth here, boy. Let me tell you. I got a topic for you. Ooh-wee, 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 ooh-wee. And I got to finish telling you that story. Oh, Tangawai, the ripple of the Philippines. It's actually rum, but it's pretty good. Okay, and of course, I have a song I want to kick off with you. Here you go. There's a man in my house
He's so big and strong. He goes to work each day, he stays all day long. He comes home each night looking tired and beat. He sits down at the dinner table and has a bite to eat.
Never a frown, always a smile.
When he says to me, "How's my child?"
How's your day?
I said that I've been studying hard all day in school, trying very hard to understand the golden rule.
But you know what?
I think I'll call this man father.
I think I'll color him love.
Said I'm gonna color him father.
That's right. We're going to talk about a Filipina and their children. When I first came here, I knew what it was I wanted. I wanted to find a woman who was single, who had no more than 2 children. The oldest cannot be older than 10, and so, that was my criteria for finding a woman. Well, God has blessed me again, y'all. And as a result, I have a girl now, and she has 2 children. The oldest 10, the youngest is 7. The oldest is 10. He understands English, which is good. It's good. He doesn't fully, but he wants me to believe he does. And that's okay because what he don't know, I help him. And the youngest, he's the oldest one's little brother, and he treats him like that. But the thing is that I understand. You have to understand the dynamics of a household, and it's not just here in the Philippines, it's all over the world. The home is his castle. He is the man of the house. The man is the one who makes all things possible. So to not have him in that pecking order and acknowledge as the provider, the giver, the sustainer, is not right. Now, I understand a woman is very protective over their children, and you should be. There should be. I have no problem with that at all. But, I have a problem when I'm being made to felt as an afterthought. You see, and that doesn't sit well with me. Like if there's a plate of meat on the table with various different sizes of meat, and the youngest or the oldest gets the biggest piece of meat. I mean, it's so big he can't hold it on his fork. His fork is like this, and he's talking, and the meat's going like this. And I'm watching this. I can't believe this. I want to try like this. And he takes a couple bites and gives it to the dog. It's like, oh no. And it's just things that make me feel that I am not the most important thing in this house, because I am. I am. I make all things possible. So because of that, everything evolves around me. And I don't ask for much. I'm a very simple person. It's funny. I used to always tell a girl, say, look, if you have any questions on how to deal with me, it's so simple. Just do what I do to you, or just do to me what I do to you. You understand now? If I'm sucking your toes, suck mine. If you have any questions, if I give you a massage, give me one. You see, I'm not going to treat you, less than how I want to be treated or how I want to treat you. That is the fundamental foundation of me. But the most important thing is that if you listen to me, if you listen to what I say, I will tell you how to get along with me, how to deal with me, how to love me, how to play me, how to love me. I will give you the answers. Just listen. Just listen. I will tell you. Because one thing that you always want to do is make sure that the ship runs smooth. Right? So anyway, I'm letting. I see a lot of bloggers. I don't hear how they talk about the relationship with the children and all that stuff. I've shown the two boys who I'm with. I don't want to tell their names because it's, I think it's not necessary to. But I do let you know, and I will show more of them as time goes on. I just made a decision to make me a part of my Facebook, because I made the decision that now it's time to let the world know who it is, who I love, who is my lover, and it's funny because we often have this conversation about Gerard. She asked me, am I jealous? Am I jealous of the things you do and all? It's funny. We had the girls over, for lunch not too long ago, and what, we're all sitting, and Mia and I coming in, and then one of the girls says, Gerard, this is how, and the girl says, oh, do you remember me? I said, lay down, let me see if it comes to mind. And it's things like that, and of course of my affection, because I give the best hugs. Because when I hold you, I want you to know that you're being held by someone who really genuinely cares and feels, and right now in this moment, you are the most important thing in the world. Like that. That's how I want people to feel. That's how I want to make people feel. Men or women. What's up, brother? How are you doing? Like that. That's why. Because I'll always love you more. That's how I make it feel. So anyway, so the girl asked, Gerard, aren't you jealous? Like this, things, and I don't know. They're always but I say, look, I am who I am when you met me. It's because of who I am is why you fell in love with me. And it's who I'm going to be while we are in love. I didn't get involved with you to change me. The funny thing about asking people to change, because if they change, they may realize that they don't want you. So mess around and try to change somebody. You better love somebody, for the same things that made you fall in love with them. You understand? It's like, I said, look, if anyone asks you, about me, you simply have to say, that's just Gerard. He's harmless. Like the old drunk uncle. He doesn't mean no harm. So what? He hugs you. So what? He gives you a kiss. So what? It doesn't bother me. Why should it bother you? But it's funny. The same girl who asked that question, are you jealous? Oh, I'm not going to tell you the other side of the story, but I told Mia, I said, see, people who live in glass houses should not throw stones. You understand? Now, I had to explain to her the difference between fighting for someone and fighting over someone. You understand? I said, look, if you have a problem with the government, if you have a problem when the store clerk treats you bad, if you have a problem that where you feel that you have been unjustly treated, I am Johnny on the spot. I will fight for you. I will fight for you. I will make sure that I am behind you. You know what always got me? What always got me is that sometimes, I saw this video once where this girl was having problems with somebody standing on a line. And so she said, okay, wait right here, I'll be right back. She went outside, she got her boyfriend. Her boyfriend came in, didn't ask no questions. All she did was point it to him, and he just went over and knocked him out. I said, woo! Now that's a ride or die motherfucker. Let me tell you, he didn't ask no questions. well, I always wanted a girl that would stand up for me. You see, I'm the type of person. It always happened, my entire life. For instance, I'm in the store and I'm talking to the clerk takes somebody else, and and my girlfriend or who I'm with comes in and says, so why are you arguing? Let them go first. I said, what do you mean, why am I arguing? I'm not arguing. Can't you see that I'm being mistreated? Oh, no, you're not being mistreated. It's okay. It's fine. Like that. No one ever takes my side. And it always makes me feel awfully alone in this world when no one can see that I'm going through something and you can't acknowledge it. Like this is, or I might be somewhere outside and we might be, with some people, and I'm trying to explain something, and you take the other side, the other person's side, and I'm like, even if I am wrong, say, Gerard, yeah, you're right. That's being on my side. Don't go against me, against somebody else. And something else I always tell them. I say, look, if someone comes to you and tell you something about me, your first question, your number one question, your number uno question is, why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me what he did? Why are you telling me what you saw? What is your reason? Are you trying to break us up? Are you jealous of our happiness? You want him? Why are you telling me? Because you know what? Chances are what you're telling is a misinterpretation of what you heard and what you saw. So I think before anyone comes to you and tells you about something, what someone has done, you should say, wait. Before we get into that, why are you telling me? What's really happening? Now, getting back to fighting for you and fighting over you. So that's the idea of like I said I will always fight for you, but I will not fight over you. Okay. Now, what I mean by fighting over you, if you put me in a situation that whereas that I got to be concerned about some other schmuck is stepping to you, or someone comes to me and said, yo man, she's mine. Yo man, yo, she ain't yours, she's mine. Oh yo man, she ain't mine, she's yours. Oh man, no, she ain't yours, she's mine. See, if you put me in a situation like that, you would never mind. Follow what I'm saying? If you put me in a situation where I got to run up on somebody because they are stepping to you, and someone tell me, oh yeah man, she's pushing up on her, or I see him, holding your hand or something like this, or putting like this, and I run up on you, like, I'm not fighting over you. If I have to fight over you, you know what that tells me? That tells me you were never mine. Simple as that. See ya. Adios. Hasta la vista, baby. I'm not fighting over you. Now I asked the girl, the girl says, it's this video that where they're killing this girl, literally cutting her head off like this. And come to find out, the reason that they're doing it is because she was promiscuous in the village. One of these type of things, cheating on her husband or whatever. This is one of those cultures where it's that they don't tolerate that shit. Sharia law or whatever it is like that. If a woman is unfaithful, she's unworthy to live. So anyway, so the girl said, "Oh yeah, if my husband, if my boyfriend was cheating on me, I would kill him. I would kill him. He'd break up the family like this." And I said, wait a minute. You mean you would risk going to jail in a Filipino jail and risk never seeing your kids again, never touching them? Somebody has to feed you, because if you're in a Filipino jail, there's not like in the United States where you get 3 hots in a cot. You're willing to go to that because someone was unfaithful to you? Who's the crazy one? If someone cheats on you, all you do is just, he may break up the home, or if you choose to leave, because best believe he's gonna say, yo baby, it won't happen again. Yo baby, it only happened one time, it won't happen no more, I promise you. Oh baby, I love you so much. Oh baby, please. And you accept them back and go on because you're thinking, oh man, life is so good. I mean, life is so better here. Everything's fine. Well, let me tell you a story, and now I'm gonna stop right here because I don't want it to be too long. This I'll tell you after. This man came in to his house and walked in his bedroom and saw his wife laying in bed with another woman. And he walked in and said, who is that? And pulled his gun, and she jumped out of bed. No, daddy, don't shoot him, don't shoot him, don't shoot him. There's nobody but Gerard. He said, I don't care who he is. I'm going to shoot him right now. She said, no, daddy, wait. You remember when you were 3 months behind on your Cadillac and they were going to take it away? He said, yeah, baby, those were some rough times. I said, but we got through it, didn't we? She said, yes, daddy. You know why? Because Gerard paid the last 3 payments on your Cadillac. He said, what? It was Gerard who paid the payment on my Cadillac? Yeah. I don't care. I'm still going to... Wait, daddy. You remember the other night You were eating those big, fat, juicy steaks. He said, yeah, baby, you really outdid yourself with the steaks. With the mushrooms and onions. Oh, baby, that was so good. That was so good. She said, well, Gerard bought those steaks. What? He said, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Gerard bought those steaks that were so good that you made. She said, yes, Daddy. And wait. Gerard made the last 3 payments on my Cadillac, or it was going to get repossessed. It was him who made those payments. She said, yes, Daddy. He turned around and walked out the room and said, oh, Daddy, where you going? He says, I'm going to go get a blanket. I'm going to cover him up. I don't want him to catch cold. Okay, you're watching Gerard Black in the Philippines, and I know I told you I was going to finish that story about a movie to watch, but this got a little long, and I'm going to drop this in here just right now. Okay, so remember, subscribe, share, like, but it all started off with kids, which is how I started video, and Filipinos having children. And I wanted to say, hold on.
If you want to compete, because without its son, life ain't very sweet.
That Filipinos, foreigners know that your children are the most important thing. But we did not come to the Philippines to be an afterthought. So this is just a pull-up. Pull-up means that this is a little advice to the Filipino who rush to take care of the children's needs, ignoring the man's needs. You see, like for instance, I don't ask for much. When I go to the supermarket, I buy what it is that I like to eat. Whenever I eat it, there's no time limit. There's nothing, And they eat whatever it is they want, have whatever it is they want, eat all the time. I don't care, drink all the time. It don't matter. But when you start branching over, and want to dabble into what I want, no, time out. Because they want it, time out. You see, you have to set the bar as a mother to let them know that the man is the most important thing in this house. Because one day they're going to grow up and they're going to be the man of their house. And when they want to be a man in their house, they want to be treated first. They want to be number one. So make no mistake about it, that I am setting a pace, a bar, of how they should be treated and expect to be treated when they become men in their own household. So remember, Gerard, Black in the Philippines with the truth. Dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elderly and always pull someone up. And sometimes you're the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. And if you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ollie Woodson, former lead singer of the Temptation once sung, treat her like a lady. And a shout out to Ron Tyson. If you don't know who Ron Tyson is a member of the Temptations. He's the one who replaced the vocal sound of Eddie Kendricks, who I met many times at Barney Hilton's pre-Grammy party. In fact, I had called him to come be a part of my Help Make a Dream Come True award honoring Barney Hilton's sweetie in Las Vegas. Well, his brother just passed away. His brother who sung with the Manhattans, I see her. No, that's not Manhattans. Uh, I had to meet you here today. There's just so many things to say. Kiss and say goodbye. I had to sing all that to get the lyric kiss and say goodbye. So a big shout out to Ron and his family. Godspeed. You know, and remember, let him know that when he gets the Thug Mansion, to tell them all that I will be there soon to take that group shot in Thug Mansion, and for him to take his place now and let everybody know that I always loved him more. Okay? And like I said, stay well, stay blessed. Stay Gerard Black in the Philippines. I'll always love you more, baby. Now, I'm going to put a little piece in here where I met a brother because I always talk to you about talking to people. So check this, now this. I'll talk to you later. Peace. Love you like a love song, baby.
Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. You know, I often tell you it's important to talk to people because that's the only way you get to know people, get to know about their lives, and I'm always fascinated about people's lives. So we're here playing tennis, and I met this brother. Tell everybody what your name is.
Yeah, my name is Martel Infante. So I'm from Balogo, Valencia. I just came back from playing here because I was working abroad as a seafarer.
Wait, don't get ahead, don't get ahead.
Okay, okay.
See, he wants to tell you everything now. Okay. So he just came back, and he's coming back to play tennis. Now, tell everybody what you do.
So I'm a seafarer. So I'm a second officer on board the ship.
Second officer aboard a ship. Tell some people where you travel.
So I travel mostly in Asian ports. So mostly our main port is in Japan. So we go to China, to South Korea, Taiwan, Thailand. We also went to Singapore, Indonesia, Bangladesh, and Malaysia.
Okay, and how long are you out at sea on an assignment?
So my last contract was 9 months. But due to COVID, and we were in a dry dock, so the ship went to the land for repairs. So I was there for like 12 months and 19 days.
Wow.
Yeah, nearly 13 months.
So how does it feel to be back home?
Good.
Good. Okay,
Relax.
so you're a second officer. What are some of the responsibilities that you have as second officer on a ship?
Navigation.
Oh.
So I'm like the one.
Sorry.
So I am the one planning for making a voyage plan from this, for example, from Japan to Indonesia. So I make routes, deep routes that safe navigation in the safest and shortest route.
Wow. Okay, and what type of education or what type of career or schooling did you target to get into navigation?
So I was what college?
No. I mean, doing navigation. What type of training do you need, education-wise?
Mostly.
I know math.
Mostly in math, in science,
Yeah, okay.
because I need to think about the currents.
Right.
Yes, so and mostly in what month? Now is winter season, so which place will I go? But if I make these routes, I mostly make 3 routes.
Okay.
I will talk to captain. I make this one going from Taiwan up, outside Taiwan, and passing to South. So mostly math is very important.
Okay. Now tell me a story of you out sea that you will never forget happened. Before we talk about the girls now.
Okay. My first ship was in the Korean company as a cadet.
Okay.
So I'm not a fan of Korean because of that. Because not all.
Okay.
Not all.
Okay.
So my first ship I was on board on winter season, February 4. So it was like they didn't give me a heater.
A heater?
Yes. So I slept for 6 weeks in a 2 degrees to -5 without heater.
Wow.
So I was like every morning when I woke up, it's like blood. It's
Wow.
already
Frozen.
frozen, and it's also blood. See,
Okay. Wow. Wow.
like every morning when I eat your breakfast, which is still hot.
Yeah.
Well, it's not hot anymore. when you-
Right.
Very cold.
Okay, now when you go to these different ports, do you get liberty? Do you get a chance to go or to visit the country, to do tours or what?
Before COVID,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
And they will give you a short pass
Right.
because in there they told me before there wasn't any short pass
Right.
because you can go. Yeah, no problem.
right.
You have a passport. You can
Right,
go
yeah,
back.
yeah.
But due to they told me other nationalities after arriving to this port, they will just bring their passport and maybe small bag
Right.
because they want to go shore leave.
Right.
After that, they won't come back.
Right.
They will.
They disappear.
Yes. So that's the reason there's a short pass.
That's right.
Very difficult now.
Okay. Are you married or?
Yes.
Oh, you are married.
Last January 18, 2020.
Well, congratulations!
Yes, thank
Congratulations!
you.
Congratulations! How,
Yes.
you got children yet?
Yes, one. I have I have a first baby already.
Oh, how old? How old?
They're already 10 years old.
10 years old. 10
Yes,
years old.
yes.
How old are you?
Now already 29.
29. Oh, okay.
So,
That's not bad.
no.
Yeah, you're married young. Yeah. Okay.
Still young, still
Yeah.
not thinking about the future.
All right. Okay.
It's okay. But now I'm already stable, so
Yeah. Having a wife and child
yeah,
makes you
so
stable.
my wife now is already one boy. We have already one boy.
Oh, okay,
baby.
okay.
Still 16 months.
Okay. You plan on having more?
Maybe.
Oh,
one
while you're
more.
here, you better do it fast.
No, I cannot do it more because she was cesarean.
Oh, okay.
So maybe maybe after 4 years. I will planning.
Okay. So how long are you here now? You're here till when? Before you go back out to sea?
Actually, last week my company called me because one of our ship was all positive crew. It was very dangerous.
All positive with COVID?
Yes, COVID.
Wow.
So one of our in the company told me that two crew was already in a bad condition.
Right.
They are now in Manila Bay, so two crew is embarked.
Okay.
So maybe about February 17, the new crew will join, the old crew will go home.
Right.
So my crewing manager told me that just stand by, back up, because they have one second mate already, but still not physically fit. That's why
Right.
after my crewing told me, manager, so I went back to exercise.
Right, yeah, okay. That's why you're back playing tennis.
Yes.
Okay, final question. What advice would you give someone about following their dreams and your goals? Did you always want to be a seaman? Did you always?
Yes.
Okay, so do you follow your dream? What advice would you give someone?
If my advice is, if you have a dream, always follow your dream, because one day you will thank yourself for not giving up.
Okay.
Yes. So follow your dream because it's your ambition.
Right,
This
right.
will be your future. So if maybe some people will laugh at your dream,
Yeah.
that's theirs. I'll do my own. Because after I graduated in Norso, the last batch, 2012, so after about 2017, I'm already an officer.
Wow.
5 years, yes.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Well, it was nice meeting you. We'll play
Yes,
some
thank
tennis.
you.
You're watching Gerard Black in the Philippines. Remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elderly. Always pull someone up. And sometimes you're the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. Are we living good? Okay, and if you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ollie Woodson once sung, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like us two, make us feel like a king. Remember, we'll always love you more. I'm gonna take my little brother. Tell everybody your name on the camera. Yo, on the camera, you.
ikaw, name your name, man.
He's looking around. Okay, he's shy. Okay, so we'll talk to you later. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Gerard Black in the Philippines with the Truth. Well, you know, the last video you happened to see me having lunch with some girls. I had a girl party. Well, today I have some more guests who come over my house. You know, I am so fortunate being in the Philippines that I have so many people I love and so many people who love me. And today I'm going to introduce you to two girls who, and one of their boyfriends who have come to visit me. But you know how I normally start my video with music. I don't have any music because they're watching a movie, Flash, but something to drink. But I'm drinking, of course. What am I drinking? That's right, Tanguay, the Filipinos Ripple. So right now, let me introduce you to Alameda. This is Alameda. Say hi, Alameda.
Hi guys, welcome to my vlog.
Her blog now. See,
Want
she
to
immediately
drink?
go ahead. Tell everybody about yourself.
What?
Tell them about yourself.
Hi guys, you can call me Madam for short. Tito Gerald told me I'm a bad bitch. Well, it's not true. I'm so good, like an angel.
Yeah.
Catherine, this is my friend, Catherine Rodriguez. Hi.
Okay, can you guys talk? They were over here at the window doing tick-tock, taps and all this stuff. Now they're so quiet. Tell everybody about yourself, Catherine.
My name is Catherine, 18 years old, and I'm a college student.
Okay. And introduce your boyfriend.
My boyfriend.
Sana all.
Hi guys, I'm Roy Falcone. I am 18 years old and I am a college student.
He's younger than you are, Catherine. Are you a cougar already?
What?
A cougar. An older woman going after young boys.
Yes.
No, she doesn't know what a cougar is. Okay, so they've come up from Dumaguete to visit me. I am always happy to see them. And I've known these girls since they were very young.
Yeah.
And they're growing up to be beautiful, beautiful women. And we're gonna pause right here and be right back. Remember, I always love you more. Peace.
Bye bye.
Okay.